Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is February 29th, everyone. A leap year. Last day of celebration. I'm so sad. I am so sad. How did these 2 months go by so quickly? Well, it wasn't quite 2 months. Celebration started January 4th, and today is the last day to join my team, get the Glass Mat Studio or the extra $41 in your starter kit, or also to get the extra free things that you want, right? Maybe you already got some stuff in January. Maybe you've been waiting and you've been playing with your stuff and it's like, oh, do I want more paper? Yes, you want more paper. You want free stuff, right? So and I want to say a big shout out to the people that have just joined my team. They are now happy shoppers, happy stampers. They get to enjoy their discount and they get to get the free stuff. So hopefully all my new people, and not even just my new people, the people that have been with me for a long time, are going to be placing their last order today for celebration, and get it in there early, guys, before tonight. I wouldn't wait, because the system Stampin' Up closes at 7 p.m. so they can't give us any assistance. There won't be anybody on the phone lines to help. So if you have trouble with your order, try and do it early, guys, so that you avoid any troubles. That's my biggest piece of advice today, is to place your order as soon as you can. Yes, Anne-Marie joined my team last night. I had a couple of ladies join my team. It's so exciting to welcome new team members, because it is the best opportunity, right? It is the best deal to get the starter kit. The biggest question that people ask me, what are the strings attached? What are the catches? There's no catches. You can join and be a hobby demonstrator. What that means is you can just fund your own hobby, right? Why not get your stuff at a discount? I mean, if you're going to do this craft, do this hobby, and you have a wish list this long, it's the best deal to buy the starter kit. And hi, friends, to buy the starter kit and then go ahead and place your order, right? Place your order and get your discount. Okay, I titled my post today, my live post here today, we're going to the beach, because we're playing with the Just Kidding bundle, or the Kiddin Around Bundle, but the actual suite is called Just Kidding. It is so amazing. I love it. It's so adorable with the little kids, and the paper is out of this world. You can buy the entire bundle, the entire suite. The paper will come in it, but then every $60 that you spend, that paper, the Just Kiddin paper, is on the celebration extra list, right? So we have 2 selections that you can choose from for celebration. They brought out more. Hi, Alexina. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Kathy. They brought out extra, right? So the brochure, the smaller brochure, I don't know where mine is right now. It must have fallen on the floor. But that brochure has the initial selection. On February 1st, they gave us a whole bunch of new stuff from the annual catalog. The best deal of this one, I think, in my opinion, is those markers. The core colors that came out, the new colors that came out last year in the spring of 2023, that's a $55 value, right? So if you place a $120 order, you're getting something for $55 for free. Like, how amazing is that? So I just want to shout out to you and let you know that today is the last day of celebration, last time to get your free things, last chance to join the Stampin' Up family, and not the last chance to join, but the last chance to get the 2 specials, right? Which is the Glass Mat Studio or the extra $41 in free product. It's totally up to you. All right, let's flip the camera. I got a fun card I want to share with you today. And yeah, so let's flip and get started. Here we go. You got them and you're happy you did, France? Yes. Thank you for sharing that. Yep. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong, right, with this bundle. Okay, here we go. We're going to flip and point you down at my work surface. Good morning, Suzanne from Pennsylvania. Thank you for being here. Okay, nice, beautiful sunny day here in Calgary. So nice to enjoy the sun. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. Straighten up here. There's my host code, guys. If you are going to place an order today with me in Canada, you have to be from Canada. That is a Stampin' Up rule. Let's see. I'm sorry. Lynette says, good morning, Rose. I've taken advantage of celebration since day 1. overtime, place 6 orders. Yeah, see, everybody's getting in on their free stuff and I just love it. Okay, let's look at this suite that I'm talking about. Hi, Diane. Good morning. Good morning. The suite is on page 48 and 49 of the catalog, and it is adorable. It's called Just Kiddin. So you get, when you order the suite, there's an item code number 162843, and that's $102.50 in Canada. So add on a little bit, get yourself add on an $17.50 and you'll get to $120, and then you can choose either 3 level 1 sets items or a level 1 and a level 2, whatever combination you want to do when you're picking your free things. So this is the bundle I'm playing with this week. The paper's amazing. The gems are amazing. They're called iridescent foil gems. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. Okay, this paper, I've been showing it all week, and I was showing you on Monday how certain the dies will cut out certain images from the paper, and that is actually stunning. And then as well, in true Stampin' Up! Style, the bundle includes the stamps, and there's dies to cut out the stamps. So you can use your dies to cut out these images here, but they're also in the paper. So if you get the paper, you're gonna be able to use, like, there's images that cut this out. When you're like years from now, if you hold on to this stamp set and you don't have any paper left, you'll be able to make your own. You can stamp your own and color them in. And I love to color, so I definitely would use my blends to color in these images. And today I'm gonna show you a fun card using these dies down here. We're gonna make a beach scene. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited about this card, you guys. Let's get started here. We're gonna flip the camera. Oh, one more thing I want to remind you. If you place an order today and you want to get this paper for free, don't use the code that is in the catalog, because that's the code to purchase paper. If you want the free paper, the item code is different, and it is 165712, okay? So yeah, so that's the paper for free, okay? So I just want to make you aware of that. If you're shopping online, it's super easy because you can just select the paper, right? You just click on it and it goes in your cart. So it's super easy when you shop online. Okay, let's bring in my card base here. We're going to bring in Balmy Blue for our card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored in the middle at 4 1/4. We're going to burnish that score line with my bone folder, and we'll set that off to the side for a second. We've got the paper, so I'm going to bring in the pattern that I'm using today. So this pattern here, I think it's stunning. We have a die that cuts out the wizard, and we have a die that cuts out the 3. Yes, Jean, exactly. On Monday, I did a video and I went through every single sheet, and there are definitely dies that cut out certain images, like this wizard. You can cut out the wizard. And on this one, you can also cut out these little guys that are in the cardboard box. Yeah, anybody have children that love cardboard boxes? I think all children love cardboard boxes, right? At Christmas time, I always remember my kids, getting toys, and then my husband would take them out of the boxes, cut all the little twist ties off and everything, right? You know what I'm talking about. And then you'd see them later, maybe the next day or so, playing with the boxes. Don't throw the boxes out, Mommy, I want the boxes. So kids love cardboard boxes, and this is a great one. They're in a cardboard box that they've colored and decorated, and they're just having a blast, right? So this die cuts out this one. And so this piece of paper, DSP, has 2 dies that work with it. And then the other ones in the packaging have dies that cut out this little girl here. She's holding up her painting. There's, let's see, I'll show you what it looks like. It's this one here. So you can stamp it and cut her out, or you can actually cut her out of the paper. So yeah, you can definitely cut out your DSP. It's a set of 14 dies. And yesterday I showed a card using the stool, the little stool. There's a banner up here. This is like a little rug for the floor. So stinking cute. And today we're going to do something beachy. I love this one too. This is like blocks, right? So if you have pictures, if you're a scrapbooker and you have pictures of your kids playing with blocks like Lego or anything, this is going to be a fantastic one if you want to scrapbook your kids playing with their Lego. Okay, so what I've done is I came in with my scissors and I fussy cut that out. And then look, this image right here. And you see, like, there's also, I'm going to point this out. This one here is on the edge, and his little finger got cut off in the printing and cutting process, right? You can still use that, and I'm actually going to use that today. And so you have on one sheet of paper, you have 1, 2, 3, and then you get 2 sheets in a package. So you're going to get 6 of these images, right? And the wizard, let's see how many wizards there are. There's 1, 2 wizards on here, and yeah. And you know what else I was looking at? I was trying to figure out cards. There's so many cards you can make. Our circle dies look really fantastic to cut these ones out. I love that Stampin' Up! Left a lot of white space between these little kids so that we can actually fussy cut them or use our dies to cut them. Don't you love that? I think it was a very, very wise move on their part. Okay, so we're going to make a scene. And we have basic white here. That's going to be the front part of my card. Well, I'll just set that aside for a second. And we're going to bring in, first thing, in your kit, you're going to get a piece of crumb cake. This is 1 inch by 4 inches, and I'm just going to do a tearing technique. So tearing is a technique. You want to take the cardstock in your hands, and you're just going to tear it in the center, and you're not going to just rip it in one go. You want to tear it in short little bursts, and you can make a little bit of a wave, because what we're making here is sand for our beach theme, our beach scene, sorry. So then I'm going to take this, and you see how it's got that jagged edge. It kind of looks realistic like sand. And then this one, if you flip it over, you get that same kind of jagged edge. And we're going to put these onto my card together like that, so it looks like sand. Okay, so there's our sand. This set makes me happy. Cindy says, yes, you cut out all the kids on one sheet of each design and made tons of cards. Yes, yes, exactly. Tons and tons of cards you can get with this one. Okay, so there's our sand for the ground, but let me bring in my charcuterie board. And you're probably thinking, what, Rose? This is a stamping video. What are you talking about? So my charcuterie board is here. Let me show you what I've got. This is the silicone mat that comes with your starter kit if you choose the Glass Mat Studio. You get the glass mat that you see here on my screen at the bottom. You get this silicone mat, which you can use for doing lots of different coloring techniques. I use these little wells to mix colors. They also hold the little Stampin' spots in place. So if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber and you get the spots, they will fit there. This is a fantastic part of our trio here. The other part of the Glass Mat Studio that you get is the chamois cloth. So this is a cloth, and it works exactly like our chamois. You can use it to clean your stamps or to clean your glass mat. I love it. I love it. I said this many, many times in the last 2 months, like, how did I ever live without this platform? Like, I love it. It's perfect for stamping on. So you can choose this, or you can choose $41. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the dies. I want to show you which ones I've cut out here, because you get 14 dies in this set. Let me show you which ones. So this one here, I'm going to use for the side pieces of my sandcastle. I'm going to use this one for the middle piece. So I've cut out a few here, and we're going to just pull them in, and I'm going to put them on my silicone mat, and we'll get these all loaded up here. So we've got, let's see, I'll put my dies right there and show you. We've got 2 side pieces for my castle, okay? And then we've got a middle piece. I cut extras, and because I want to make more of this card. There's a little circle die here, so I've got one of those in Daffodil Delight. And then there's the detailed circle die right here. I cut that one already using Granny Apple Green. We're gonna make a beach ball. And then the little flag here, I cut 2 of those at one time. So when you get your kit from me, you're gonna get 2 pieces of real red so that you can double up too and do it all at one go through your machine. So there's my little flags. And I've just got some scrap paper here for when I want to make more. So let's move my little, I call it a charcuterie board. Let's move that off to the side, and we'll move our dies off to the side. So I did a little bit of prep work before I went live today, just to show you how fun these pieces are, just instead of you watching me cut through the machine. So I'm going to just bring in my liquid glue. I'm going to add a little tiny bit of glue to the beach ball outline here, like that. And then I'm going to just, this little flag wants to be crooked. Okay, we're going to flip those over. And we're gonna put, actually first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put glue on the middle part of my sandcastle, because that's gonna get glued down. And then this one, these two side pieces, I'm gonna pop them up a little bit, give them some dimension. But I also want to put a flag at the top of each of these. So I'm going to bring in my glue dots and my take your pick tool. I'm going to pick up a glue dot and put it in the middle part of that side tower for my sandcastle, and another one right there. Now that's going to hold my my flags in place. So let's grab my take your pick tool. I'm going to lay that down here like that. See that? I'm putting the end of the flag on my glue dot like that. And I got a little extra putty there. Okay, so now let's pick up the beach ball with the take your pick tool. I'm going to flip it over and lay it on top of the yellow. Look at that. Yellow. No, it's Daffodil Delight Rose. It's not yellow. Okay, so let's grab some dimensionals and we'll pop this up, the side panels up. So I'm going to put one at the bottom, one at the top, right there, like that. And let's see. I'm actually going to add a little bit of glue to the flags so that they don't fall off. So they will stay anchored onto my card. Okay, so we might as well go ahead and pull off the backings. Get this all ready to go here. And we'll move this off to the side for a second. I want to show you what I've done. So I've already cut out this image from the designer series paper. It is so stinking cute, these little kids. So what I'm going to do now, I really wanted to isolate this little girl here with her flag. I think she would look so cool, you know, from behind the sandcastle. So I'm just going to grab my snips and we're going to snip her out. Okay. And you could do this with the stamped image too. So I'm just going to snip her out. Let's see. I'll keep the cardboard box intact. But we're just going to come around here and grab her like that. And then she's going to sit right at the top of this castle like this. So I'm going to flip this over and attach her like that. Okay. So let's just raise this up so I'll show you. There she is. She's like, oh, here I am, guys. Come and look for me. So then I'm just going to add a little bit of glue to the background of this one. And now we're ready to put this together. So my card front is right here. What I want to do with this, I want to add a little bit of blue to the edges to make it look like blue sky. It's a sunny day at the beach. So I'm going to bring in my balmy blue ink. And I'm going to open this up. I'm going to grab my blending brush, and it's such a soft brush and it just does the trick for adding color to the edges. So I'm just going to add, and this, watch this, like the glass mat is just perfect for blending. I'm going to start on the glass mat. I'm going to gently come into the edges of my cardstock here, and I'm just going to go around and add that nice balmy blue. You can actually go back to your glass and pick up the ink from the glass. I mean, you can't do that with grid paper. I mean, I love my grid paper too, but you can't go back and pick up your ink, right? But it just sits on the glass because, well, it's glass, right? It's not gonna go down into it like it would with paper. So I'm just adding a little more color here to the edges, making my blue sky. I'm leaving the bottom white because we're not going to see it. I'm actually going to cover that up with the sand. So let's come around here with my brush and just pick up the excess, most of the excess ink. And then, my friends, what I can do is grab my chamois cloth and show you how easy it is to clean this ink off of your glass mat. Look at that. Easy peasy. Okay, so there's my background with that nice soft blue color. And we're going to go ahead and put the center piece down for the castle. So this is not popped up. This is on just with glue. So we're going to put it kind of in the middle like that. And then we're going to grab the side panels for our sandcastle. And we'll make sure this is straight here. You get a little bit of wiggle room. A little bit, tiny bit. Okay, so we'll put a sandcastle right next to a pillar, right next to there. Whoops, oh, my little flag fell off. Okay, let's get that back on. Grab my take your pick tool. We'll pick that up and make sure it's on the glue dots. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna put this panel over here I mean, look at that, right? I am so excited about this, you guys. I have so many pictures of my kids and my husband and well, even me. I was the picture taker, but my husband always made sandcastles with the kids at the beach when we'd go back home, and it was so fun, right? Great memories, and those need to be scrapbooked, and this is going to be a fantastic set. Okay, so now I'm going to add the sand to the bottom. So I'm only going to add glue to the bottom part of my side panels because they're already on dimensionals. So we're going to just bring in these little strips of sand, and we'll add one right here. Okay, just like that. And press it down. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the bottom of that layer of sand, like that. And then we're going to add the other piece right to the bottom of the card, and it looks layered just like sand, right? Okay, so now we got to get that beach ball in this scene. So I'm going to add a little bit of glue to the background or the back of my beach ball. And I'm just going to come in and tuck that into the layers of sand like this. We'll come in here and we'll just put that beach ball right there. Oh my gosh. I am so giddy. I just love it. Okay, straighten her up before everything sets, because that liquid glue, once it sets, that's it. You cannot move it. You'll be tearing your card apart, right, if you make a mistake. Okay, make sure everything's all lined up here. And there is my beach scene. Oh my gosh, so amazing. I love it. All right, so we're gonna just flip this over now, and we're gonna add our glue to the background here. Okay, we'll put this on the front of the card. We got to add a greeting. So and this set has us covered with that as well. So let's put this on the front of my balmy blue cardstock base. There we go. Okay, so now I think I did burnish it, but I think I want to burnish it again. Burnish your score line to make your card sit nice and flat. All right, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to grab some scrap white cardstock, just a little strip, and I have real red ink here. We're going to stamp the greeting from the set. So if you haven't seen a set yet, it's got "It's your birthday, you sparkle every day, and you're amazing." So we're going to grab "It's your birthday," and we're going to stamp that with real red. So tap, tap, tap on the real red. We'll stamp that on our scrap paper. Boom. And then I'm going to bring in my double oval punch. Love, love, love this punch. I reach for it all the time, and check it out. It fits perfectly in the oval at the bottom. And then we're going to pop that out. Now, when you cut your cardstock, just this narrow bit, which is what, 1 inch? Yeah. If you cut your cardstock only 1 inch, you can come into the punch from the side, and you won't have any extra stuff flying all over the place, right? So when you cut your cardstock to match the punch, you cut down on that excess stuff flying all over the place. Okay, so we're going to use the scallop part of the double oval punch, and we're going to mat this oval with balmy blue. So pop that out, and so I will, if you don't have the double oval punch and you order this week, I will give you these punches so you can just line up your "It's your birthday" over top and then stamp it. Okay, so we're going to layer this onto our balmy blue, just like that. And then we're going to just bring in our dimensionals. Where did I put them? Okay, here they are. I'm going to grab a couple dimensionals, and we're going to put those on the back like that. Peel off my backing, and we're going to put this on the front of the card. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now to bling this up in the suite, we have these iridescent foil gems. I'm going to grab some of those, and we'll just add 3 gems. Let's put 1 up here, and we'll put 2 over on this side. Easy peasy, like that. So cute. Now, remember the image that I just cut the little girl out of, right? What about these guys? You don't want to throw those in the trash. Let's use them. So I have got a piece of cardstock for my inside of the card, and I'm just going to grab my paper snips, and we're going to trim around. And I'm actually going to trim straight down and then straight across here, and maybe just come in here and trim up the side. Okay, so I'm going to put that on the inside, but what do I want for my greeting? So it says, it's your birthday on the front. How about you're amazing? You are amazing. Okay, we're going to stamp that with Real Red. We'll bring our Real Red back. So you just need 2 colors of ink pad for this card, Balmy Blue and Real Red. So easy. So you are amazing. Yes, you are. Oh my gosh. And then let's bring in the little stars from the set down here. These little stars are a cute little accent. So let's stamp those with Balmy Blue. I'm going to put one on this side, one over here. And then this image, I'm going to put that right in the middle, but I have to trim it because, oh, my greeting is too high, too low. Actually, you know what? I don't want to trim it. I like that water at the bottom of the cardboard box, so I'm going to flip it over, fix it, right? Okay, why don't I put this down first? Okay, here's how you fix stuff, right? So let's put our stars there, our stars there. We'll glue the image down, and then I'll know exactly where I can stamp. Okay. Can fix things. You can fix it. I love this about paper crafting, right? You can fix things easily. Okay, so those guys are going on the inside. And now I'm going to reach for my Real Red ink off to the side here. Stamp, you are amazing up here. There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my liquid glue and we're going to just add this to the middle of my card. Such an easy card to make when you have that designer series paper. I mean, even if you didn't have the designer series paper, you could stamp your images and you could color them and you can make tons and tons of this card. Here we go. So there's the inside, ready to go. I got a little hair on the side there. Let's see if I can pull that little piece of white off. There we go. Okay, there it is. Oh my gosh, what do you think? This is so fun, hey? I love the sandcastle. Now, it's a sandcastle because I used crumb cake, but you could also use this with the paper with the scenes. There are scenes with like the magician, right? You could do a purple castle, you know, whatever it is that your child is into. You could make them a castle in their colors, right? Thank you so much. Thanks, Suzanne. Thank you, Joy. Thanks, Bonnie. I love this too. It is, I think that everybody needs a kid set in their collection, right? Because we all have kids in our life. Most of us do, I think. Safe to say. And when you want to make a kid's card, these are great cards to have, great products to have. So the Kiddin Around Bundle, you guys, you get the stamps, you get the dies. It's a set of 14 dies, and you're going to love having this one. All right, let me flip you back around. I had a blast making this card, and I'm going to have even more of a blast making scrapbook pages with my kids making sandcastles on the pages. So I hope I've inspired you to grab this bundle and grab the free paper today because it is free. That's one of the free selections, right? So if you need help with anything, please let me know. I don't know if Stampin' Up! Has, they usually have certain numbers of things set aside for celebration. So I don't know, maybe the paper might sell out if you wait too late, right? I mean, not sell out, like you can buy the paper because it's still in that mini catalog that we have till the end of April. But the number that for free, they might have a number on that. And then once it's gone, it's gone. So don't wait too long if you want this Kiddin Around Designer Series paper for free. I just convinced you, Isabel. Great. Then I've done my job. Thank you so much, everyone, for your comments and your love, your likes going up through the screen. I appreciate it so much. I hope you have a fantastic day. Tomorrow is Friday. I go live earlier tomorrow at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. I hope you'll come and join me for my Fun Fold Friday using the Kiddin Around bundle. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.